Bonjour, bonsoir, ça va? What is up? The voice of 3x3 back with you for day 2 of the action at this 13th edition of the Lausanne Masters. The final 8 remain. That means that the quarterfinals are on the horizon. And $40,000 is on the line. Some shocks coming out of day 1. Speaking of 1, the 1 seed is out. Biggest shock from the opening day of pool play. Lehman's not here. One of the teams that shocked him, Cibona, however, is getting ready for the first quarterfinal. So we'll be getting an early look at the young Croatians and see just how long they can extend this stretch. Maybe it becomes a dream run for them. We will see. Right now, you're seeing some of the friendly faces here in Lausanne, Switzerland, the Olympic capital. No Swiss team is alive, unfortunately for them today. They can thank Alex Vienna for that in Team Bordeaux yesterday. But still expecting a capacity crowd to come out and check out the action. You know, the Lausanne Masters is different each and every time. And again, the most visited city in 3x3 World Tour history. This is stop number 9 on this World Tour as we get a look at the winners and the schedule. We'll also show you the road to the final and all that good stuff. Oh, that's some style right there. I know that people don't say the word swag anymore, but that's swag. Shout out to whoever that lady is. She rocked rough and tough in her Afro puff. Hey, rock on with your bad self. Rock on with your bad self. Here's the weather. It's hot. That's about as accurate as I can give it to you. Not as hot as yesterday. As you can see, 35 degrees Celsius. I finally got my temperatures figured out coming from America. We do Fahrenheit over there. And I know 33 is hot, is damn hot. These teams have been damn good so far. Lehman with 2 Masters crowned. They won't get a third this time because they're out. Uber not here, the defending champs. They also have 2. And again, we've seen 5 different winners in 8 Masters so far. Here's the rest of the season and how that thing looks. We'll be heading to Debrecen at the end of the month, back to Hungary. Shout out to Magyar. That's where I live. Ub has lived atop the charts. Number 1 in the race to the final, the World Tour final, that is. That will be culminating in early December 12th and 13th in Rio de Janeiro. Your top 12 in the standings right here. These are the squads that are firmly in it. You saw Raudondvaris, Hoptrans on that list. And I think they're going to be the favorite here heading into the quarterfinals. As far as the Lausanne Masters in itself, these are the previous winners. Told you, 13 editions of this esteemed Masters in the Olympic capital. Started in 2013 with a win by Kran. Saw New York Harlem get a win in there. The Serbians have several. And we will have maybe a new winner this year. We will find out. But let's get some housekeeping out of the way and get you reintroduced to the rules of 3x3 in case you didn't know.
Yo, what's good? My name is Kyle Montgomery, AKA the voice of 3x3. And if for some reason you still don't know the rules of 3x3, it is time to tap in. Class is officially in session. So on our half court, you got 2 teams of 3 players with 1 additional substitute on the bench. Yo, what's up, sub? Can I check in? In 3x3, even the ball is different. This is the official Wilson right here. Trust me, it's groovy, baby. This game is pedal to the metal. 10-minute game clocks, just 12-second shot clocks, and a 1st to 21 scoring format for the win. If a team doesn't score 21 points, all they have to do is outscore their opponent within 10 minutes. And you know we keep it street. In this game, we score by 1s and 2s. Anything inside the arc is worth 1. Anything outside of the arc is worth 2. Still got it. And this game is all gas, no brakes, literally. After the opening check ball, play is continuous. Make or miss, offense turns to defense just like that. This 10-minute sprint is just getting started. We'll see you at the top.
Because that's how we do, baby. That's an inside joke, a throwback to the first rules package. I like the new one. Hopefully you're acclimated and accustomed to the rules of the game. Get used to these teams. I don't think they're going to be going anywhere. Some of the perennial powers in the quarterfinals, as you can see, I think Bonn would qualify as a power now. They've got a Masters title this year, and they are undefeated. They also possess the player that is possessed, the top scorer in the tournament, Fabian Giesman, with 23 to lead the way by a long way. Norris Mies and Ulaanbaatar looking dangerous as well. Mies is at 10 rebounds. He's a guard, by the way, yesterday, so he's among the very best. But when you look at these quarterfinal matchups, it really is a quarterfinal round of contrasting styles. Teams that play 3x3 a little bit differently. Vienna, normally known for their defense and grit and toughness. They haven't been quite that Vienna here in Lausanne. Cibona, the new kids on the block, dare I say, out of Croatia. They are balling, especially Ivan Virgoc. We're going to talk more about his numbers in a minute. Vienna kind of limped into the quarterfinals. It wasn't their best day one outing, right? They split 2 games. Numbers-wise, they look pretty good, percentage-wise, but they've got to take better care of the Wilson. They must do it, or they're going to be in trouble against Cibona. Here comes Cibona, Ph.Classic, out of Croatia. Somebody get me a vacation ticket there ASAP. Soon, I need to sit back on the beach, have a nice mixed cocktail, something tasty. This team has definitely been a pleasant surprise, dare I say. Through day one, this Cibona squad coming to this quarterfinal round undefeated. Had the 4th best shooting efficiency of any team and the 3rd best shot value. They're doing a lot of things right. Now for Vienna, as I mentioned, I don't want to speak negatively about them because look, they're here in the quarterfinals, and at the end of the day, all that matters is surviving and advancing, right? They have survived and they have advanced. So they got beaten pretty thoroughly by Raudondvaris. And then they salvaged the win over Shibuya to stay alive. Tony Blazon, wearing number 9, leads the way in the scoring department, 7.5 per. Kaltenbrunner playing well, but not 2024 Nico Suave Europe Cup MVP good. 4 points a game for him. Fabio Sonel also chipping in at 4 a game. They need some more out of Enes Marati, though. They got to have some more out of E-Nice, or the result won't be nice in the quarterfinal. This game officiated, by the way, Mate Pejic and Pedro Maia. There's Roko Spaseski. Aerospace. The Rocket. SpaceX. Still working on some nicknames. There's the burner himself, Nico Kaltenbrunner. Connected on a couple of 2s yesterday, but again, as I mentioned, the 4 points a game. 14% from distance. Brr. That's frigid. He needs a coat with some fur on it or something. He needs to warm up quickly because those are not good numbers. Spaseski's 2-point shoot numbers not anything that jump off the page either, not in a good way. 20%. He's averaging 5 per, and he's doing a good job of getting to the free throw line, which is a difference maker in 3x3. Trust me, I might know a little bit I've been calling this thing for 12 years. We on from the Olympic capital, Lausanne, Switzerland. Bonjour, bonsoir, ça va. Let's get it going. Single elimination action in the quarterfinals. Show up or get shown out. There's Nico Kaltenbrunner, the burner. Pulls out the Ruger for a two-shooter. Rocco, who rocked Blazon. Two-piece off iron into the hands of Nico, and he will get tied up. But as I mentioned, Cibona with the fourth best shooting efficiency and the third best shot value. As we get another look at Kaltenbrunner. 32% from beyond the two-point arc. They got to the free throw line more than any other team. And that was the difference for them in that 2-0 record. Right now, they are scoreless. It is Nico Kaltenbrunner single-handedly beating the young Croatians. Rocco offline, loose ball off the shin of Kaltenbrunner. Stat line for Vienna was actually good. 69% from the floor, 35% from two. Finished top 3 in rebounds, but they turned the ball over 15 times yesterday, did Vienna. 15, and only made one trip to the free throw line. So that's why I say they limp into this quarterfinal. It is a litmus test for sure for Cibona, because you leave Vienna's more of a wounded animal, I would say, right now. Loose ball ends up in the hands of blue. Spaseski, dime time. Yeah, okay. Nice finish, too. Contorting for the score. It's Mr. Loverboy, Mr. Lover. Zaja. Jaya, rather. Three-1 game. That was a shot clock malfunction. I think Cibona are going to get possession again because a little bit of a hiccup at the scorers table. So just over a minute in. Just finished a long break on the World Tour season. More than a month without a Masters. So we've been very anxious to get back to work. Maybe Fabio Sonell needs to work on his layup package a little bit. I was all ready to say his favorite nickname. I was about to say it, but I didn't. Zaya drops it off. Spaseski. Nope. Jaya. He's going to run out of time. Shot clock violation. So for the Croatians, yesterday they started their campaign with a 5-point upset victory over Lehman. Ooh, throw that thing in reverse. Kaltenbrunner is active early. Gjurgic will draw the foul. But as I was mentioning, they start off with that shocking win over Lehman. Gjurgic, who's at the line right now, led the way in that game with 7 points. And then after taking care of Lehman, they beat Valencia Basket 21-15. This is a team that we haven't seen on the World Tour in the main draw at all this season. Oh. Actually, second time. My bad. I said it yesterday. I won't forget again. Finished 9th in Zadar, just for those keeping count. The count in the game is 4-2. By the way, if I'm pronouncing anybody's name wrong, or you just want to send me, hit me up, you can do that at 3x3 The Voice. at 3x2 The Voice. Follow our official account first, if you would, though, at FIBA 3x3. Nico Kaltenbrunner is beside himself. Nico Suave. 6'3", and I think Kaltenbrunner's got all 6. And Lausanne will contribute. A 7-3 start for Vienna as Girgich finally gets in gear. Kaltenbrunner got it on takeover right now. Nico Kaltenbrunner got it on takeover. He's turned the clock back. This is the Nico Kaltenbrunner we saw in Vienna at the Europe Cup 2 years ago, en route to that Austrian gold, an MVP for him. Active defense from Fabio now. What a start for Vienna. The offense is left some to be desired, only 18.5 points a game in group play. This team's got multiple personalities. All right, time for a timeout of the TV variety. That was for you, babe. 7 points for Nico Kaltenbrunner. He has been a one-man wrecking crew. And he is going to work on Cibona. This is why I said this was going to be a big test for Cibona. They were the undefeated team out of the main draw. Team that was playing a lot better 3x3, but Vienna had the propensity to rediscover the Vienna that was a top 3 team consistently, 2 years ago. 10-4, they are in form. Oh, there we go, aerospace. He will convert the layup, whistle underneath. But Vienna have turned the page. Missing some star power in this one. You won't see Quincy Diggs in uniform. Enes Maradi, however, he continues to make matters worse on Cibona. There's Virgoc, the leading bucket getter for them. Gets his first bucket of the game. Second of the game. So Cibona, if they're going to win this one, they got to climb out of an early hole. 5-point deficit. A lot of time is left. Lausanne recovers and scores. Transition offense, 2 missed. Fabioso will start the ball movement. Back down to Tony Blaze. Misses the shorty. Rocco will track it down. Takes a bump from Blazon. Only foul number 3 on Vienna. And again, it was the turnovers that were the issue for Vienna yesterday. And also not getting to the free throw line. They haven't had to get to the free throw line in this one because Cibona ain't playing no defense. 5 fouls on Cibona. So when they haven't picked up fouls, they've given up some easy buckets. Rocco driving, kicking. Not at all. So both teams showing the other side of the coin to start the quarterfinals. Vienna looking much better and Cibona looking much worse. So now, hands it off. Maradi now. Only 3 points per yesterday. Maradi, he almost hit that. He dang near hit that. There's Gittich, taking advantage of an easy opportunity. So now, offline, Kaltenbrunner, can't stop, won't stop. Kaltenbrunner will get a whistle, but he thought he was shooting. Instead, they'll check ball. No free throws. Foul called on the rebound. No more fouls to give for Cibona. Lead pass ends up in Sonel's hands, and he will put it in. So Cibona, they got to get it together. This game is going to get out of hand. Two-ball touches nothing. Vienna have rediscovered their defense. Jab step for Maradi. Lead to Sonel. He is rejected. So some fight showing for Cibona. We're past halfway through. 4:32 to be exact. Inside to Lausanne again. Vienna are just dissecting Cibona. Surgical start. 15-7 is the proof of that. Gittich, no. Spaseski. Stay out of his airspace. He gets an uncontested dunk. Back up top. Here come Rocco and company. Gittich fouled on the release while shooting two. I was just talking about this Cibona team last night, and most of the sentiments that I heard about them was how they play beyond their age. You know, 26, 27, 25, you know, it's fairly young. And very composed, patient, played a more seasoned style than their age would indicate yesterday. But they have come back to reality some in this quarterfinal. Not out of it yet. It is a 3-possession lead. Oh, he wanted some space in the relationship, but he couldn't nail it from two. Gittich getting to the baseline, trying to speed up this Austrian defense. Lausanne will be whistled for the, oh, that looks like it's actually Cibona call. That's number 7 on Cibona. It's the TV timeout. How much fight does Cibona have left? Do they have the resolve, the composure to perform under duress, which is exactly what they are right now? Tony Blaze at the line, shooting 2. First one goes down. That was attack. Meantime, airspace, takeoff. Lausanne travel. Just drug that pivot foot slightly and whistle for the turnover, which has not been an issue this time for Vienna. Airspace, this time from outer space. Outside, 2 goals, and Cibona, the pulse is starting to pulsate. Roddy felt like he was getting shoved. He's going to have a seat. Cibona trying to build some momentum. And he will get the whistle. Giorgic took him to the dance floor. Look, and this is after the spin move. Slowed his pace. Forced Blazon off of his feet. And now Giorgic has 2 big free throws coming up. Thought that was 7 on Vienna, my bad. Only 1 free throw. Don't worry, I'll get it together. I promise you. Blazon, first of 2, yes. Vienna are now closing in. They can see the finish line in front of them. 3 points away. Kaltenbrunner with a dazzling performance so far. Moratti thrown away. A soft touch off the glass. Oh, Giorgic gets tripped up. Blazon confiscates his goods, delivers them inside. Extra pass is made to Moratti. Stroke was broke. Rocco get to the baseline. And we'll make this a 5-point game. But they have had no answer for Vienna so far. Hitting with a fake and no make. Big 2 attempt for Spaseski. Uh-oh, Spaseskios. Cibona won't go away. They do get hit with a technical after the 2 made. And you can see Vidagoch is telling this guy he's got to use your head. That was a mistake of inexperience. In a game like this, you cannot afford it. Kaltenbrunner's pass is deflected. And this is the stop that the Croatians needed. Any bucket from Cibona makes this a 1-possession game. Obviously still 0.7 left on shot clock, and maybe Moratti can work a miracle. Whoa. Giorgic, no, forced the issue. Keeps it alive, and it is 19-17. Vienna were leading this game by 8 points. Now they have game points, 2017. Quarterfinal number 1. Spaseski, no. Big rebound for Vienna. Moratti operating. Ennis. Up top to Cibona. So Cibona, who was not looking well the first 5 minutes of this game, suddenly started putting possessions together defensively and offensively, and started to believe and find themselves within 3 points, but the situation for them is still dire. Here to go, extra pass, Sayano. Rocco skies for the rebound. Minute to play. Don't have to have a two, but they would take one if they get it. He will take it now. Rocco, little short. Offensive rebound. No, not yet. Not ever. Because the game is over. Fabio puts the nail in the coffin. So now in Vienna, winner, Wiener Schnitzel dinner. Semifinals await them. Cibona's run ends here in the quarters after a eye-opening day one, which included a shock over Lehman. They will advance no further than the quarters. Credit Vienna. Credit Vienna for kicking it in gear. Certainly the better side of the Austrians. They withstood the late charge from Cibona, and they rely on Fabi for the win. Quarterfinal number 2 coming up here in a bit. Baskets Bonn and Bordeaux. Scheduled to check ball in 8 minutes time, so you get a few minutes to breathe. And obviously a couple of minutes to check out the highlights in this one. Vienna, pedal to the metal. All gas, no brake pads from the start. And again, despite a late charge from Cibona, Vienna showed them who was in charge. 3 more quarterfinals coming up. Bordeaux, Baskets Bonn up next.
Donc je compte sur vous pour faire un maximum de bruit. Il faudra toutes les tribunes confondues. Il faudra faire péter le lac. Allez, vous êtes prêts? 3, 2, 1. que là, vous êtes meilleur que là? Est-ce que là, vous êtes meilleur que là? Ça va encore plus dans les tribunes, franchement, c'est encore ta tribune qui gagne.
Bah, j'ai envie. Ouais, franchement, donc est-ce qu'on ira pas leur chercher encore des.
Non, ce qui va se passer, c'est que DJ Las va envoyer une cassette dont il a le secret. Et si les gens se lèvent sur la cassette de DJ Las, les All El Paso, attention, les All El Paso. DJ Las envoie du son.
DJ Las, mets-nous bien.
Dime dónde estás, que quiero chingar, te voy a tratar. Deja que lleve la el celular, que estás conmigo no te va a pasar nada. Solo déjate llevar, que no te estás a jugar. Mami,
YouTube channel. Si vous suivez les live broadcasts de la FIBA 3-3, si vous suivez plein d'événements partout dans le monde sur YouTube, c'est la voix officielle de la FIBA 3-3 depuis de très nombreuses années. C'est ce qu'on fait de mieux en termes de commentateurs. This is the best commentator in the world for 3x3 all over the world. Faites du bruit pour Monsieur Ulaanbaatar, s'il vous plaît. Chips, and you have to offer the chips all del paso. You have to say all del paso. All del paso. See, and you have to offer the chips for the crowd. Okay? Come on.
Vous avez notamment à votre poignet gauche ou droite, je sais pas, peu importe, un bracelet. Vérifiez que vous l'avez bien normalement si vous êtes en train de vous l'avez. Qui vous donne droit grâce à notre sponsor Holy Cow. 20% de rabais jusqu'à la fin du week-end, jusqu'à dimanche soir dans les 3 succursales lausannoises de Holy Cow, c'est-à-dire à Cheneaux de Bourg, à Bel Air et sur le campus de l'EPFL à Yves-Chouan. Donc voilà, si vous avez un petit peu dans le menu, vous avez 20% de rabais sur présentation de votre bracelet. Et on a aussi le stand NAS, à ne pas confondre avec le rappeur new-yorkais, on ne parle pas de rap, mais de rap. Voilà, il est magnifique. Ils vont vous régaler avec des rap fait maison, au poulet. Ils sont juste là-bas. Et pour le dessert, on a les glaces à Vienna au village. Donc voilà, bien assez à manger pour tenir jusqu'à la fin de la soirée. Ça va pas bien.
Au niveau des blagues, est-ce que tu t'es inscrit au Lausanne?
Ah non, c'est vrai que j'ai pas pensé à m'inscrire au Lausanne.
Non, bah oublie.
En tout cas, on aura des places à vous faire gagner pour ne pas aller me voir à Lausanne.
Ça c'est très bien, parce que j'y serai pas. Venez me voir, je n'y serai pas. Well, also, if you join us for the first time, welcome to Lausanne City for the day 2 of the Lausanne World Tour. The 13th edition of the competition is a great pleasure to be here with you. And don't forget, between each game, you want to visit and describe the fan zone. The fan zone is just behind the main court with many sponsors. All the Masto, la boutique officielle,
La boutique officielle pour qui évidemment fournisseur avec 16% de squat extra qui est chaud sportif de la très bien. Merci beaucoup. C'est l'année ancienne. On est là pour un compétition pour un. Il va aussi des produits techniques, des maillots toute la dernière gamme, la collection Fortine, avec des maillots de match hyper respirants. J'avais le maillot de Lausanne hier soir et je peux en témoigner parce que les mains transpirées et poussent dedans. Donc voilà,
une belle façon de faire.
non mais il faut souligner la qualité des maillots Fortine.
Par applaudissement, j'aimerais savoir comment vous allez aux Arts après-midi. Je sais, c'est la rentrée des classes.
On dirait dimanche.
Je recommence. Par applaudissement, j'aimerais savoir comment vous allez aux Arts aujourd'hui. Par applaudissement, j'aimerais savoir à quel point vous avez envie de cadeaux aujourd'hui, Lausanne. C'est ça, des cadeaux. Des cadeaux, quoi.
Non mais franchement. Là on en a encore, vous inquiétez pas.
C'est a quarterfinal game 2, a couple of seconds between basketball, one team from Germany and Bordeaux, one team from France. The winning team of this game will be opposed to Vienna in the semi-final of the World Tour. The 13th edition of the competition. Et puis un autre rendez-vous aussi demain, mon cher ami de Manu. 11h-19h, quatrième et dernière étape du Swiss Tour. Ici, là, ici. Demain, entrée gratuite avec le très bel équipe, un Swiss Tour entre les étapes de demain, qui sera qualificatif pour le Challenger de Madrid dans quelques semaines. Donc demain, si vous voulez continuer la fête du 3-3, ici dernière étape, quatrième et dernière du Swiss Tour, avec un très beau 11h-19h, entrée gratuite. Dernier tour de la compétition. We are back in the competition for the qualifier against number 2.
All right, did you enjoy the break? What'd you have to eat? Tell me. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds good. Good. All right, belly's full. Now it's time to focus in on the quarterfinals. Vienna, they nailed down the first spot in the semifinals. Baskets Bonn and Bordeaux. The stage belongs to them. An interesting matchup. A couple of heroic performances or performers from day one, overtime winners for both Fabian Giesman and Alex Villarreal. Baskets Bonn will come out first, 2-0. Now, Baskets Bonn do come in 2-0. On paper, by the numbers, unscathed. They're obviously playing well, but they did give up a big lead to Ulaanbaatar, had to win that game in overtime. That was thanks to an 11-point outburst from the future. Fabian Giesman coming to the floor now. Picked up a 4-point win in their second game. They didn't quite close contest the way that they had hoped for yesterday. That second win over Utrecht. So they need some better outside shooting. The supporting cast has got to be more supportive. Fabian Giesman, the top scorer in the tournament, 23 points to lead the way. And have yet to get a 2-pointer made from Denzel Ajiman. As for Bordeaux, they did just enough to get the job done. They picked up a signature win over homestanding Lausanne yesterday. So don't expect much applause from the Swiss fans for these guys. But that was the win that secured their spot here in the quarterfinals. They come out with some toughness and some grit. Milos Jovanovic giving me a couple of dog bark before this one. Appreciate that a lot. Not really. Got to appreciate the way Alex Villarreal played yesterday. Man, 2 just clutch makes to lift his team to the quarterfinals here. He finishes 3rd on the scoring charts, does Villarreal. This game officiated by Yasmina Uris and Alex Talasainen. But the Frenchmen opened up their campaign with a overtime loss. Both of their games go to overtime. They lost that in OT to Antwerp thanks to Jonas Forts. So they're the cardiac kids, you could say. That's Denzel Ajiman, explosive guard that has got to rediscover that shooting touch. He obviously can get to the rim and score. Has not played a poor tournament. He has just not shot the ball worth nothing. Milos Jovanovic is the 2nd leading scorer on this Baskets Bonn team. As you can see, the goose egg at the 2-point percentage for Denzel Ajiman. You do not see him average a 1.5 points a game. 0 of 12 from distance is Ajiman. As for Bordeaux, they're enjoying a 7.5 points per game average from Alex Villarreal. He also leads the field in highlights. He's 2nd in key assist and 3rd in player value. He's putting on for his city. Big question for Bordeaux is, do they have the muscle to slow down Fabian Giesman? The 2 top players are going to start this game on the bench. Giesman's sitting down, and so is Alex Villarreal. So Vienna awaiting the winner of this 10-minute sprint. Kyle Montgomery, a.k.a. the voice of 3x3. At 3x3, the voice in your ear. The Germans find CDB inside and strike first. They'll swing it over to Emmanuel Monceau. Monceau lets the 2 go. It won't fall. Rebound lands to CD. Whistle up top. And possession will belong to Baskets Bonn. Here comes Ajiman. There he goes. Light bounce. And a foul on the inside. See the quick first step. And then a double pump stuff from DA1. Jab step, Villarreal. Rarely do you see Ajiman get lost like that. And Villarreal makes him pay. CDB. giving out lessons. Bekai made to the line, trying to make it a 2-point play. Again, Bekai made more active, picking his spots and attacking the rim with aggression. And we'll make this a 4-2 game. Bordeaux have been averaging 18 points a game. They will turn it over there. Bordeaux, one of the better rebounding teams coming out of group play. It's 16.5 per game. As a matter of fact, the best rebounding team coming out of group play. None of the other numbers really jump off the page. Paco Damasu has played pretty well for him. But it's been the Alex Vienna show. Here comes Cujo. Few barks for the two-piece. (6-2) turnover. G-Man moving right. Trying to get it inside, but Gentry gets a hand on it. Villarreal wasting no time, but he'll miss the layup. Here comes Demasu. The dynamic Demasu. He is corralled by CDB. He couldn't escape the wingspan. So not just the effort offensively from Bekai, there's some defense too. Giesman gonna get his first touch, and he will airmail the fadeaway. Bad look. So Villarreal will get it inbound. And Bordeaux owe these Swiss fans a card and some chocolate after breaking their heart yesterday with that win over Lausanne. Foul on the floor. They try to hold off Giesman. Thompson player value. Pool play opener. Dropped 11 with an overtime winner. And game number 2 against Utrecht, he scores 12. The G-Man's stroke is still broke. You need a diagnostic check. Oh my God, he tried to, he almost did it. Gendry, where did that come from? Gendry is a new man. Whew. A 6-3 game, 2.5 minutes in to the quarterfinals. Monceau, he will attack Giesman. What a touch. Ooh la la, Monceau. And then he'll force Giesman into an offensive foul. This is a Bordeaux team, again, I call them the cardiac kids because they showed so much heart, especially in that second win over Lausanne. But they're just a gritty team. And they typically need big performances from Villarreal. And fortunately for them, he has delivered more times than not. A G-Man. Oh, no. He's frustrated, to say the least. He's 0 for 14 on the tournament. And Emmanuel Monceau is telling him his stats. I'm telling y'all the truth. In this timeout, Emmanuel Monceau, he yells over to basketball huddle and he says, "You know you're 0 for 14 on the tournament now." That is a first. This is not a first. Secretary General is here. Andreas Zaklis. Happy to have him here enjoying the 3x3 action here in the Olympic capital. Showed up nice weather. Our most esteemed guest. .6'4" contest. Villarreal inside to Gendry. Scrapping with Jovanovic. And while Bordeaux trailed this game by 2, they have come to play. They're playing with an edge. Some toughness. I like it. .6'4", it will stay. With Giesman coming around. G-Man now. He will contribute. That's one thing he can do. Since he cannot buy a bucket right now. He couldn't throw it in Lake Geneva. He can use that athleticism and explosiveness to get to the rim and ideally get to the free throw line until the shot comes back. He's going to be the #1 offensive option right now with Giesman off the floor. He's left alone, and yet another miss. Three-point advantage, basket's Bonn. Monceau up top to Villarreal. Forces that up, and he will not get it to go. Slam dunk competition coming up, shootout competition as well later on today. Denzel to Giesman. And although Giesman can, he's a capable two-point shooter. When baskets Bonn play offensive possessions like that, they kind of play into Bordeaux's favor. They'd much rather Giesman be shooting twos than to establish a post position on the inside. Under 6 minutes to go. Alevia, the French Bulldog, off line left. No hope for Villarreal. He throws it in reverse. Parallel parked it. Giesman gives baskets Bonn an 8-4 lead. And it's CDB. Making it look easy as ABCD. 6-point lead, baskets Bonn. Villarreal, two-pointer, no. Monceau, oui. G-Man will get it to Jovanovic from the left wing. Heavy left. Denzel thought that was good. And instead of taking an open shot again, he forces the pass to Giesman, which is stolen away. Gendry trying to get rid of Giesman. There's going to be I imagine the whistle was going to be coming sooner or later. No foul, but out of bounds. And baskets Bonn have opened up a 10-5 advantage. Led by seven points, maybe 8 against Ulaanbaatar yesterday. And Ulaanbaatar came all the way back and forced overtime. So having that memory so recent for baskets Bonn. Don't expect them to take a lead for granted. 10-5 as it stands, 4.5 to go inside. You know what he's gonna do with that. Plunders the rim again. Villarreal, he'll get to the crib. Now he in trouble. No reinforcements there to help Villarreal, but Giesman will miss it. Now Giesman, they tried him from 2, he'll miss another one. Ball off Black. Villarreal and Giesman rest. Ajiman and Jovanovic up. Offensive foul called on Ajiman. I think that was a product of fatigue. Ajiman was trying to check out of the game before that possession. Gendry no good. Jovanovic inside to Giesman. He continues to have everything his way like an only child. I'm not sure he is an only child. There's Ale Villa. Yesterday, Villarreal, he was living the Villarreal Loca. His performance in that Pool B finale against Lausanne. Giesman finds the bottom of the net. Mr. Do-It-All. What a response from the future. 14-8. And a timeout of the TV variety. With 3:16 to go. But back to that Villarreal performance yesterday. It was in the waning seconds of regulation. He hit a clutch 2 to tie it, send it to OT. Then in OT, the dude hit an even crazier 2-piece to win it. They're going to need some more heroics from Villarreal with the lead as it is right now. Giesman knows a little bit about playing hero too. His game winner in OT over Ulaanbaatar. .316 to go. Offensive foul. That one called, yeah, against Bordeaux. Foul column is 7-6. Baskets Bonn in the penalty. You say the same in Bordeaux. No more fouls to give for either. G-Man, he needs one to go finally. Out of 16 tries, Denzel G-Man knocks down the 2. Alevia, nowhere to go. And Bordeaux won a timeout. Could be a deficit that is insurmountable. Could be. An 8-point game. Late in this contest. With a little over 2.5 to play. There is the first 2-point make from Denzel Ajima. He started off the year. And G-Man shot 58%, I believe, at the World Cup this year. And then at the beginning of the World Tour season, it was over 40%. (17-8). Excuse me. This game has gotten uglier than Drewski's baby mama. Meantime, it's Gentry taking flight. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. As a joke. Have you ever seen Drewski's baby mama, by the way? Giesman. He just turns around and yams it. Ooh. He put it in his eye like a stop, 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 stop. Oh, yeah, Gentry. No apologies for that foul. He says, you ain't dunking another dunk. Dunk that.
Encore 2 quarts de finale à vivre ensemble. Antwerp, Ulaanbaatar et Raudondvaris avec Vienna. Encore 2 matchs de quarts de finale.
Giesman now shooting 2. First one rattles in. Second one is a miss, but he fouled that up. Double pump stuff. Giesman has put on a dunking clinic as a part of a scoring clinic. 8 points in this one for Giesman. 5 for C.D. Bekame. Down low. Giesman, man, he is unreal. Giesman finishes the game on his last 4 buckets, all dunks. (21-12) baskets, Bonn. They steamrolled their way into the semifinals with Vienna awaiting. This is the last bucket and exclamation punch as he smashes on Monceau. So one semifinal is set, and it will be baskets Bonn and Vienna.
Versus Ulaanbaatar, watching from Belgium, watching from Mongolia.
We'll get into the second half of the bracket in just a bit. We'll get Antwerp and Ulaanbaatar MMC Energy. That quarterfinal set for 5:40 Czech ball. That is 20 minutes from now. So another brief intermission. We'll start getting you introduced to the teams in about 15 minutes. In the meantime, enjoy the break, enjoy the highlights. The Gies Monster is on the loose again.
applaudir ici.
Prends une femme, prends une femme.
A lady, a woman.
Là-bas, voilà, elle a l'air motivée là-haut.
Où ça, où ça? Oui, venez, venez, mademoiselle.
Allez.
On va s'arranger ça, c'est madame, c'est madame.
Et donc c'est le skill challenge du SIDSL, service industriel aux Abois, de l'énergie sur le terrain, mais dans toute la ville, fournisseur d'énergie. Nice to meet you, salut, comment tu t'appelles? Toxo, ok. Toxo, c'est mon gars sûr.
Où est ma participante? Où est ma gagnante? Mais déjà, ça va gagner, c'est sûr. Hier, j'ai gagné, je me rappelle.
On va les mettre les deux côtés, donc Toxo, tu vas affronter soit Tommaso, soit Lorenzo. Et puis après, on va croiser, on va s'affronter en 3 manches comme hier.
Ouais, je suis où, ouais.
Allez. Par contre, elle est là.
Elle est là. Par
Ok.
contre, Manu, est-ce que je peux encore une fois
Là, Toxo.
te présenter les 3x3 official shoes?
What?
Ça, c'est official shoes.
Non, mais c'est bon, là, il est à l'aise. Ça montre juste qu'il est à l'aise.
Bon, vas-y, vas-y, vas-y.
Ok, donc les gars, vous avez compris, vous dribblez, vous slalomez. Ici, 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 jusque là-bas. Et après, vous revenez faire un lay-up. Ok? Donc, gauche, droite, hop, et après un lay-up. Il va vous montrer. Suivez le chef. Et cher public, je compte sur vous pour les encourager, hein? Parce qu'ils ont quand même 2 futurs cracks du NS en face. Ça va pas être évident. Ok, vous avez compris? Allez, on va partir à 3, 2, 1, je vous donnerai le go. 3, 2, 1, go, c'est parti. Ah, on a pas mal de handle malgré les claquettes. Hein. Ah, avec l'assistance du cadreur. Oh. Ok. Toujours pas bon. Deuxième opposition. Personne n'a marqué son layup. Si? Ah ouais, bah les joueurs du LS. Hein. Allez. Allez, 3, 2, 1, go, c'est parti. Allez, on les applaudit s'il vous plaît, on les encourage. Allez. Bravo. Allez, on fait une deuxième manche. Il faut le mettre cette fois. Hein. 3, 2, 1, go, c'est parti. Est-ce que Toxo va pouvoir se refaire sur cet essai? Oh non. Ok. Allez, deuxième tentative. 3, 2, 1, go.
edition of the competition here in Lausanne City, Lausanne World Tour 2026. $40,000 for the winning team tonight. And warm-up time for both teams. Ulaanbaatar and Antwerp.
Добре, ще дам след малко един банан. Ще донеса за мифа.
Tout à l'heure, 7 p.m. the shootout contest final presented by Windsor. The dunk contest at 8:15. And don't forget, and don't mix the big final at 9:20 for World Tour Lausanne 2026. Warm-up time. Ulaanbaatar and MC Energy and Antwerp.
Chers publics, je vous rappelle que juste après ce match, on aura droit à un showcase de la part d'un rappeur lausannois, BH, qui sera accompagné de Boogie Trinity, une école de danse basée à Écu-Blanc. Donc voilà, un lausannois, plus des danseurs, des danseuses d'Écu-Blanc. On mise sur le cru local, sur des artistes locaux pour vous faire vibrer entre les matchs. Donc si vous aimez la danse et le hip-hop, restez avec nous, ce sera tout à l'heure après ce match.
That's my heart.
And number 1,
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you
All right, as we head into quarterfinal number 3, you see the two teams that are facing off. Ulaanbaatar MMC Energy come into this quarterfinal 1-1. The Belgians, undefeated at 2-0, got the heroics, the benefit of the heroics of Logo Joe. Jonas Voorts in overtime for one of those wins, and at the end of regulation, a go-ahead bucket to lift Antwerp to the quarterfinals. Looking good, and you heard me mention this at the beginning of the broadcast. A day or a quarterfinal round of contrasting styles. So Ulaanbaatar, physical, tough, defensive-minded. Antwerp, a more offensively prone team, especially with Jonas Voorts and Dennis Donker. But with the addition to Nick Sellers back to the roster, that gives them a little bit more physicality, a little bit more toughness. And, of course, the rim protection of Augustinian, the Ghost, leads the field in block shots. Here are a couple of the stars to keep your focus on in this one. Donker and Ulaanbaatar, the Archer and the Menace. Similar points per game wise. More efficient shooting for Donker from the field. Also from beyond the two-point arc. But Ulaanbaatar he's like that cobra waiting in the grass, in the tall weeds. He's going to strike at any moment. Or at least Ulaanbaatar hopes that he does. But these two getting ready to go head-to-head one more game. Ulaanbaatar, who have enjoyed their best start to a season so far, have made it to 2 finals. Still looking for that first Masters title, as is Antwerp in 2026. So here we go. These two teams met at the Shanghai Masters earlier this year. So Antwerp with a 1-0 advantage head-to-head in 2026. The Ghost fakes Kelly. Two-piece, no biscuit. Augustinian starts things off for Antwerp. Norris the Maze Miezis, number 2 on the scoring charts. No shot on that possession. A whistle prior to. Miezis, 38% from distance yesterday, 6 of 16. They'll try to get Ulaanbaatar some confidence early. And the Archer, no good that time. Ulaanbaatar just 2 of 10 from distance in the tournament, by the way. First semifinal is set. Baskets Bonn in Vienna. Logo Joe. Apparently deep ain't deep enough for him. 4-zip start, Antwerp. They can do this. That time a foul. So Donker will get a chance to get to the hard way. Antwerp scoring the ball effectively, 21 points in both of their wins. Also shooting the ball efficiently. Top 2-point percentage in the field, 39% coming out of day one. Donker 5.5 points per. He's clean at the stripe. 6-zip out of the gates the first minute of the contest. Ulaanbaatar needed to wake up, and the archer is off the mark. Ulaanbaatar, setting the screen. The archer gives it back to him. Ulaanbaatar inside, no good. The War Horseman, he'll corral the rebound. Arjen ball to the crib. Notice how quickly the ball moves for Antwerp. They try to speed teams up, play at a different pace. Fatigue foul from Donker. That man was tired. He said, I'm tired. He'll take a rest. 5-point lead early for Antwerp. Second best shooting value and second best shooting efficiency in this tournament. Not so efficient on that release from Logo Joe. Miezes crossover. He's got Sellis in front of him. Now Sellis is behind him. No choice but to foul the Mays. So Miezes, when you look for reasons why Ulaanbaatar have turned the corner, obviously the coaching of Steve Sir, but the addition of Norris Miezes this year, I mean, it's been incredible for what it's done for this Ulaanbaatar team, giving them a future Hall of Famer, which it's almost having two coaches. Coach on the floor with a resume that precedes him. Olympic champion, world champion, European champion. Augustinian. Shooting clinic is what that man is putting on. 2 for 2. Only issue for Antwerp at this point is just the fouls. 5 fouls. Arjenbald 0 for 3. Ulaanbaatar tries to track down the rebound. He got a bump from Sellis. Miezes, not the player you want to leave open in this tournament. He's shooting at 40% from the land of plenty. That gives Ulaanbaatar some life. It was a 6-0 start for Antwerp. It has been a 5-3 run since for Ulaanbaatar. Selly hands it over to Forts. Taste the rainbow. Them ain't Skittles. Although a sweet stroke from Logo Joe. The two veterans. Miezes trying to give some lessons to Sellis. He'll miss. Whistle off ball against Forts. Number 6 on Antwerp. And in their pool play games, Antwerp reached the penalty twice defensively. Kind of a wash because they're forcing as many fouls as they're getting themselves. Tournament low on the offensive boards, though, for Antwerp. Just 5. Shout out Vincent Royer, master of his craft, MC in this thing. DJ Lass under the umbrella on the spins. What? DJ Lass, he switched from the tank top to a t-shirt today. He thought he was a Muscle Beach yesterday. Ulaanbaatar, yep, that'll go. Down to a 4-point contest. Saw Ulaanbaatar fight back from a big deficit. Casper the Ghost floating up and crashing it. (12-7). Augustine on the lobby. Welcome to the Sky Lounge. See what I did there? You gotta be quick. You gotta be quick. Eight fouls, however, on Antwerp. So that dims the mood a little bit for them after that big highlight from Augustine. So that 4-point lead is even more in jeopardy. With 6.5 to play, already in the penalty. Ulaanbaatar comparatively with just 4 fouls. Who can impose their style of play? As Nick Sellis. And that's a welcome back to the World Tour. Took a shot right in the grill. Donker harassed and misses everything. Touches no rim, so it's a shot clock violation. And Sellis with a bloody lip is going to need to check out. Miezis skipping it to Ulaanbaatar. Patient does draw the foul. Oh, man. It's hard to put a finger on how to describe this game for Antwerp. They start the contest with a 6-0 run, blazing, but picking up some ticky-tack fouls along the way. So that confidence can be fleeting. Given the big picture, the circumstances at hand. Ulaanbaatar slow but steady. All of a sudden, a 12-10 game. A 10-6 run for Ulaanbaatar. Donker too strong. Miezis. Where's my jacket, man? Dime time. Forts has he. I see a whistle. I thought it was initially going to be against Ulaanbaatar. Instead, it's an offensive foul called on Forts. The Maze sets up the Archer. Too strong. Speaking of too strong, Augustine. Errant pass, wasted a perfect opportunity right there. Would have been an easy score. The Maze, two-piece, no, tip won't go. Into the hands of Forts, whistle off ball. In fact, the technical. Flopping technical. And flopping technical called on Ulaanbaatar. Forts swinging right. Inside Augustinian, who's been hooping. Man on a mission. Augustinian was 6th in the game. So he is doing nearly all the damage for Antwerp. Miezes. Now trapped. Celis trying to stick with him. Oh, he figured that Maze out. Miezes slow on the closeout. You're going to pay double penalty. Augustinian is cooking. Miezes trying to give him one right back. 16-11, Antwerp still in front. The Olympic champ, loose change. Ulaanbaatar delivers. Augustinian taking it upon himself now. Haven't seen Augustinian this aggressive. Two free throws coming up for Augustinian now as Ulaanbaatar have reached the penalty. The Ghost on go mode. Second one. Oh, it's a lane violation on yellow. Literally a misstep that will potentially cost him a bucket here if Augustinian can put it down. No, he cannot. Can't get the offensive rebound either. Up top to the Maze, Miezes and Ulaanbaatar. Inside, and Ulaanbaatar hitting with the counterfeit. Antwerp answer right back with a two-piece. What a performance from Antwerp. Beautiful fake to get Augustinian out of the way, only to see it answered with a two-ball. Really impressive poise being shown by Antwerp. Could have got rattled at, when Ulaanbaatar made that run and got it back to a two-point game, right? 12-10. And since then, they've gone on a 7-3 run themselves. Celis to Forts. Can't end it, missed it badly. Just under 4 minutes left. Miezes inside. Ball deflected. I believe off of Antwerp till 4.7 seconds remain in this one. Antwerp have not turned out the lights yet officially, but they are certainly dimming. They have set the tone and set the mood in this game. The menace, Dennis, puts it in it. Maze now. Deflected. Augustinian is everywhere. Forts now. Behind the back dribble. Ulaanbaatar gets a hand on it. That leaves 7 seconds for the Belgians to get something up. Forts, foul. Shooting 2, and all he needs is 1. Forts at the line. His 8th point is the last point Antwerp need. Forts with 8, Augustinian with 9. In an 8-point blowout. Antwerp over Ulaanbaatar. A foul-heavy game for Antwerp, but they were able to overcome thanks to some electric scoring. 6-0 start, withstood a run from Ulaanbaatar and did not look back. Here's your game winner from the line. That's 3 game winners for Forts, by the way, in the tournament. Logo Joe putting on a show. Balanced performance. Didn't get a lot out of Donker. He did go for 4 points, but 8 and 9 from Augustinian and Forts respectively. That's something. That's something. Quarterfinals nearly complete. We got Raudondvaris, Hoptrans, and Valencia coming up next to see who meets these dudes in blue. Impressive win for Antwerp. More quarterfinal action coming up next.
Dans les 3 succursales de la région lausannoise, à Cheneaux-de-Bourg, à Bel-Air et sur le site de WT à Étudiant. Donc voilà, le bracelet valable jusqu'à demain soir. Donc gardez-le, même si vous vous touchez ou alors vous n'en avez pas, c'est comme un bracelet festival, c'est un souvenir et en plus vous êtes droit à 20% chez Hoptrans et on a rappelé les sauces. Et 3-3 ici à Lausanne. C'est pas des paroles en l'air, quand on vous dit qu'on vous ramène quelque chose, on tient parole. Lausanne, est-ce que vous êtes prêts pour du hip-hop? Faites du bruit, s'il vous plaît. Il a écrit ses premiers textes un peu plus haut sur la colline ici à Montbonnement. Il est actif depuis 2020, il fait partie du collectif NS, c'est un pur produit lausannois. Et aujourd'hui, il va vous interpréter un medley de ses chansons qui varie entre banger et son plus posé. Il est accompagné de Simon à la guitare. S'il vous plaît, faites du bruit pour Deka.
Je prends une taf, je l'emmène à la mer, mon précieux sera la perle dans ses yeux sombres. Tu sais que ça me fout la haine quand tu j'échange. Parfois aussi pendant la fête, j'aimerais bien faire genre des gouttes de sueur amère, je pourrais pas faire semblant. Les deux mains dans la verte, mes paroles se perdent dans le temps. Je regarde plus en arrière, mes démons je laisse dans le vent. Souffrir quand tout s'arrête, je crois que ça y donne du sang. J'ai des faces qui t'agacent dans mes couplets, faut qu'elles tabassent, je vais les découper. J'ai un peu d'aga des écouteurs, je passe par la gare, je sais pas les vider. Si tu laisses ta carte, aux yeux décolle. Si t'aimes pas le rap, viens pas l'écouter. Quand la vie prend son envol, avec des anges que je veux discuter.
Lausanne.
Parano, donc on fait nous-mêmes.
Un putain de gros phénomène. Mais toute notre vie là dans ça, donc on se permet de jurer sur nos mères. Le fouet coquillard dans ma rétine. Comme la sonde remplie des pistes. Mais mes dernières salles dans une téléphone que j'ai cramé pour enlever des piles. Parano, donc on fait nous-mêmes. Un putain de gros phénomène. Mais toute notre vie là dans ça, donc on se permet de jurer sur nos mères. Le fouet coquillard dans ma rétine. Comme la sonde remplie des pistes. Mais mes dernières salles dans une téléphone que je vais cramer pour enlever des piles. Les fondations du bac à sable, je voulais tout garder en moi. Mais mon frère s'est laissé qu'il fasse ça. Un smile pour faire croire que c'était facile. On n'oublie pas que tout était façable. J'ai arrêté de chercher ce qu'il est facile. Car en vrai tout le monde est remplaçable. Ok, Lausanne, vous avez de l'énergie encore un petit peu ou pas? Let's go! Les gars, j'étais déjà là hier. Le public il était bouillant, maintenant c'était à vous de me montrer que vous êtes plus chaud que... Est-ce que vous êtes plus chaud que ce d'hier soir? Est-ce que vous êtes plus chaud que ce d'hier soir? Je crois qu'il n'y a rien qui résonne plus dans ma tête que le silence. Les yeux sur vos chaînes, l'opus, non je sais pas sur ce dimanche. Quand tu connais la dalle les dimanches, mais la vie c'est moche comme un dimanche. Sur ma gueule et j'ouvre les yeux, je crois qu'on apprend mieux comme ça. Je me pète pour mes vieux, mais j'ai que ma plume comme ça. Je veux tous les choquer comme Val, mais j'ai pas grand chose de plus que ma salle de bain comme ça. Je suis du père entre du son qui fait du contenu TikTok, du son qui parle aux puristes comme le preuve d'un TikTok. Cousin, y'a personne qui me stoppe, retiens bien qu'à part moi-même, cousin, y'a personne qui me stoppe. La fumée, je raconte les salades, je t'emmène en balade. J'y laisse des plumes, sa mère, j'avance donc j'y laisse pas là. Mes peines, j'escalade, je crois bien que mon cœur est en panne, avec mon fait, j'enchaîne les balades. Je le ressens, mais j'ai du mal à dire. J'écoute mes sons si tu veux m'analyser. Ta version, j'ai du mal à dire. Je te fais du bien, mais tu l'as banalisé. Bébé, j'y pense, pense debout toute la semaine. Je suis là, pour toi, j'ai pas toute la scène. Trop pas bâtir, mais je peux pas le faire sans toi. Trop pas bâtir, mais je peux pas le faire sans. Je le ressens, mais j'ai du mal à dire. J'écoute mes sons si tu veux m'analyser. Dans ta version, j'ai fait que mal agir. J'ai fait du bien, mais tu l'as banalisé. Bébé, j'y pense, on se debout toute la semaine. Soit j'ai de la latence, soit j'ai pas toute la scène. Je trop pas bâtir, mais je peux pas le faire sans toi. Trop pas bâtir, mais je peux pas le faire sans toi. Non, 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 non, je peux pas le faire sans toi. Désolé, je peux pas le faire sans toi. Non, non, je peux pas le faire sans toi. Non, je peux pas le faire sans toi. Non, non, je peux pas le faire sans toi. Un maximum de bruit pour elle, s'il vous plaît, tout le monde. Encore, 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 encore. Je crois que c'est à nous la team C. Les amis, j'en profite. Hier, c'était mon anniversaire. Aujourd'hui, c'est mon cadeau d'anniversaire d'être là avec vous aujourd'hui. Je m'appelle Delka, j'ai sorti un son hier. Pas du tout celui-là, mais allez streamer quand même, ça fait plaisir. Yeah, yeah. l'idéance, peur de ce que ça enferme, mais c'est pas mon pas. Bloqué sur le carrousel, je rêve de prendre mon enfant. C'est ma tête qui tient là-bas, il me reste du bout de toi dans l'appareil. Du shit sur les doigts, c'est pas pareil. Je crois que le baraque à la table. Je crois que ça fait de nous-mêmes qu'on a timide. Grâce à tout ce qu'on apprend, ce qu'on assimile. Il me balance et yo, je parle en feeling. Sa mère, je devrais en faire un film. J'ai peur que mon sourire soit machine. Mais j'ai le cœur glacé, faut qu'on cible. Faut que j'affronte chaque jour comme une finale. Si c'est pas comme dernier épilogue, ça devient stressant. Je ressens que du vide, ça merde. Des souvenirs plaisants. Mais je fais de la musique, ça m'aide. Éclairé par le réverbère. Les voix dans ma tête sont oppressantes. Je passe la night à les faire taire. J'avoue que je pourrais pas faire sans. Éclairé par le réverbère. Les voix dans ma tête sont oppressantes. Je passe la night à les faire taire. J'avoue que je pourrais pas faire ça. Merci beaucoup. Ah. Lausanne, il vous reste de l'énergie ou c'est comment? J'ai que le cache dans la tête. Je prends pas cesser, j'ai ma tasse dans la tête. Je marche tard dans la ville avec Pax dans la tête. Si tu me parles pas, je vais pas rester. Je paye le Uber, pas le resto, c'est des LK. Je vais pas rater le cap. Dis pas LK, doublé comme un LK. Bah les couilles quand même pas. Je ferai toujours du sang dans ma chambre jusqu'à que ça soit la sang. Laisse les croire, c'est la chance. On arrive pépère tout en tassant que si ton texte est pas, j'écoute rap ton que. Je t'ai vu qu'une fois rabat, fais pas genre qu'on skiffe. On fait pédard, les dans les stations ski. T'es qu'un bon suceur, oui t'as rap ton ski. Après chaque coup dur, on s'échappe dans le sky. Et j'en mes paroles, les mains dans le son. Car bébé reste ton cas. Si j'ai raison ou tort, l'avenir on le dira. Pour l'instant, je passe la night à chasser les grammes. Tous les jours, fume les hops. Conculaire au digramme. J'ai des envies de voir niquer tout le rap. Dans mon équipe, nord tout pas rap ça. Écoute pas le projet si t'aimes pas le rap ça. L'appelle-moi quand tu flottes, gros, faut pas que je rate ça. Non, faut pas que je rate ça. Oui, ma gueule, c'était chaud. J'ai les veuleux, j'ai pas chaud. J'ai fait bébé les gars, mon flow, faut des broncs. J'y, gros tac en défense dans ma com. J'y. Couteau de chicard marou, faut plus que des troncs si tu veux pétard marou. Faut plus que des ronds pour déclasser ma clique. Vision option sur les classes activées. Balance une prod un pilon, ça fait très mal. Je commençais en classe avec le gars très loin. Drague votre aspect pour s'entraîner. Ça peut tout entrer, sinon gros je fais briller. 15 secondes mois qu'au février, j'ai le flow qui fait vriller. Je vais le rapper, faire dans son trier. Le temps fait pour moi, pas besoin de trier. Je crée pas mon pays, si j'ai fait c'est un que c'était chaud. Chaud. Ouais, Lausanne c'était chaud. Ouais, Lausanne c'était chaud. Ouais, Lausanne c'était chaud. Ouais, ma gueule c'était chaud. J'ai bien les veuleux, j'ai pas chaud. J'ai fait belle les gars, mon flow faut des broncs. J'y, gros tac en défense dans ma camp. J'y, coup de chicard marou. Faut plus que des troncs, tu veux pétard marou. Faut plus que des ronds pour déclasser ma clique. Vision option sur les classes activées. Lausanne, je suis entouré des meilleurs. Faites un maximum de bruit pour Dimsy, s'il vous plaît, qui est avec moi à la guitare. Et faites un maximum de bruit pour Move Infinity qui m'a suivi aujourd'hui et hier. Et surtout, faites un maximum de bruit pour vous. Bonne soirée.
Et préparez-vous pour le prochain match, le dernier quart de finale qui opposera les Lituaniens de Raudondvaris, Hoptrans, aux Espagnols de Valencia.
Là, tu veux me préparer une cassette dont toi seul a le secret? S'il te plaît? Bah, c'est un peu long. Ok. Je vais juste me mettre là pendant le warm-up de Valencia de Raudondvaris. J'ai les vraies casquettes 3-3 à vous offrir maintenant.
Oh,
qui les veut?
elles sont très rares. C'est cool.
Tu veux laquelle? Attends, moi je veux bien offrir.
Vas-y, moi je suis en blanc, j'offre la blanche.
Ouais, mais c'est moi, c'est le respect de l'âge, c'est moi qui choisis. Donc je choisis que je peux offrir. Moi, je peux offrir la blanche.
Ok, et...
Ok, donc à partir de maintenant, sans musique, sans rien, je veux, oui je veux, c'est pas je voudrais, non. Je veux 30 secondes de bruit comme jamais on a eu depuis 2 jours. C'est-à-dire que on va prendre un vrai chrono avec un nombre de runners, parce que toi tu runnes, moi je
Ouais, c'est ma garde, j'ai toutes les activités sur ce travail. D'ailleurs, elle va être bien celle-là. J'ai pas compris comment dire. Allez,
pendant 30 secondes, je veux qu'on nous entende à Montreux. Je veux qu'on nous entende à Genève. Je veux qu'on nous entende à Évian, à Toulon, côté français. Partout. Ok, et si en 30 secondes, il y a du bruit, mais du bruit tout le temps, il y a des casquettes dans le public. C'est pas pour le chrono.
je suis prêt pendant 10 secondes, ok? Allez, je mets des comptes. Cher public.
30 secondes, je veux du bruit.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Moi j'ai mon gagnant. Je sais pas toi, mais moi j'ai un gagnant de
Ah, moi je regardais le public dans son intégralité parce que pour moi c'est tous des gagnants.
Oh, hashtag Fayo.
Et il nous faut une gagnante. Aïe aïe aïe, toi t'as déjà une casquette, c'est chat. Qui n'a pas de casquette, il faut s'arrêter. Allez, tiens jeune homme, c'est là.
Enlève ton casque 2 secondes, je vais parler moins fort. Tu peux m'enlever le casque? Ça va, Elan? Ça se passe bien? Ça va? C'est qui ton joueur préféré? Il y a trop de monde. Oh la casquette des vaches. Tiens, regarde. Alors, bouge pas. Je t'offre la casquette officielle 3 points. Ça dépend pour toi. Bon, la taille, ça va faire 20 ans. On va avoir des connards. Je vous laisse gagner la casquette. Est-ce qu'on fait du bruit pour Evan, s'il vous plaît? Elle y va comment? Je laisse ça. Retourne là-bas. Et tu fais la freestyle. Bam. Bam. On fait du temps, ça ira pas mal. Faites du bruit pour Evan, encore une fois, s'il vous plaît.
I had the wrong headphone on. Now we good to go. Quarterfinal number 4. How do you say 4 in French? I know un, deux, trois, quatre. Thank you, thank you. The assist from the Brody. Okay, don't worry, I won't try to speak French anymore today. I'll keep it English. We got a Lithuanian Spanish 4th quarterfinal, Valencia basket and Raudondvaris Hoptrans. I think the Lithuanians, from top to bottom, pound for pound, have been the most impressive team in Lausanne to this point. They are undefeated. They have been machine-like in their approach. Raudondvaris Hoptrans, the best shooting efficiency, the best shooting value. Their stars are shining. Talking about Evaldis Jalgis, Evel Knievel, there he is. And the Lithuanian, Aurelius Pukelis, they've combined for 15 points a game. The Tower of Power. He's also affectionately known as. 7 points a game for him. And he has shot 96% from the floor. Ridiculous. He's missed a single shot. As for the Spaniards, out they come. They are led by Carlos Martinez and Jorge Parra. Parra had a big game in their upset win over Lehman. 7 points in that contest. Big man in the middle, Alfonso Ribera. And then Javier Herrero. So it was a 20-19 win over Lehman for Valencia Basket. They lost to Cibona, however, in their second Pool A contest, 21-15. By the numbers, Valencia Basket scoring 17.5 points a game. Usually, the elite teams score a little bit more efficiently than that. Have not rebounded the ball well, just 9 a game. But they have taken care of the ball at least. Not a lot of turnovers. Just a little over 3 a game. Converting 73% of their shots from the floor, 32% from deep. But it is a matchup issue that they're going to have to figure out. Evaldes Jogas in 2026, I'd say he's a bona fide star in 3x3 these days. And Evaldes has evolved in the last 3 years. There's his numbers compared to Carlos Martinez, who's not playing badly. Former member of Team Lausanne, made the switch over to Valencia Basket. Over 30% from 2, better than 70% from 1. Good numbers for the silent assassin. Not as good as Evel Knievel. But it comes down to this 10-minute sprint right now. Whoever wins will be on a collision course with Basket's Bonn. Oh, Antwerp, rather. My bad. Basket's Bonn will play Vienna in one semifinal. And again, Antwerp awaiting the winner of this one. All righty, here we go. C'est la capitale olympique. Toi et de retour. I said I was done speaking French. I said I wasn't going to do it, and I did it. How well did I do it? I'm getting better. I said we're coming at you from the Olympic capital. Lausanne, last quarterfinal. Let's get it. Bukalis, now 14 of 15 inside. Raudondvaris also shooting 35% from 2. They have stuck to the script and it has produced results. Para loses Vaidkus, but he can't get the bucket. Vaidkus, he will get to the baseline. Looking for some help. He'll get it to Marius Ujupis, and Uzi is fouled. Another foul on Valencia. Vaidkus getting to the lane and getting the lane with the foul. He will take that. Vaidkus has been a little bit quiet offensively, but again, hadn't had to do a lot with Bukalis and Jogas doing most of the scoring, but 4 a game, not shabby. Free throw won't go. Spain is trying to get it reversed. They will get it to Jorge Para. Payet. 2-piece evens this game up with 1 stroke. Evel Knievel now running into trouble. He'll get it out to the Lithuanian. Hezi, fake, trigger pull, block. So both teams firing at will. Back-to-back 2s. Para He scored the last 3 now for Valencia. So the storyline for the Lithuanians, they found themselves down in both of their pool play games and really showed a lot of composure, a lot of poise, settled in, continues to go inside to Ph.Classic, jumped out front and never looked back. Three-point win over Shibuya and a 5-point win over Vienna. Vienna scores it over Jalgis. Now it's Jalgis's turn in the post office. While he doesn't possess the same size as Ph.Classic, he's an effective inside scorer too. A terror on the drive and plays well in the post. Meantime, Herrero, he will force the issue. He will get a whistle and head to the line. Valencia 63% from the free throw line in the tourney. And Herrero does not put enough on it. Big Pookie clears it. He and IV on the run. Right cruise. Great body control. Got a good one. And to be honest, when I was looking at the quarterfinals, trying to make my picks, I looked at this quarterfinal and I thought that this quarterfinal would be the most one-sided. I thought the advantage arrow swung more favorably towards Raudondvaris Hoptrans. So far they lead by 2, but Valencia are playing a solid game. 2.5 minutes in at least. They'll get a reverse to the left wing. Ph.Classic, hello. Ph.Classic now a clear space. He misses it again. Hustles it down at least. Can they salvage the possession? No, they cannot. Great defense from Ribera. Pada, no good that time. Ph.Classic is going to take it at Martinez. Martinez having none of it. Whistle inside against Ujupis. 5th foul on Raudondvaris. Both teams foul heavy. Heading into our first media timeout. Just over 3 minutes into the game. No more fouls to give for Valencia. And 1 more to give for Raudondvaris. Los, crossover. Los will lose it. Puts him in a tough position with the shot clock winding down. They throw up some mess. Jalgis will travel right back over to Valencia. Martinez, little strong. Offensive board stays with orange. Javi, turn around. Vaitkus has he crossed. Get it back down to Ph.Classic. He drops the shoulder. Ph.Classic now having some struggles. Point blank misses, at least 3 of them for Big Pookie. What's wrong with Pookie? He was 96% from the floor coming to this game. They'll go to the line now to shoot 2. That was foul number 7. And Ph.Classic will knock it down. Four points in the game for Ph.Classic. And a clean trip to the stripe, 2 for 2. Screen set by Herrero. Oh, that'll go with the contact. Vamos. Asesino Silencio. Making some noise. Martinez can't complete the 2-point play. Six fouls on Raudondvaris. So we'll be shooting some free throws on any foul the rest of the way. 8-6. Martinez now making the move, but an offensive foul. Ball up top, Evo Knievel. IV to the Uzi. Great passing. That is how you break a defense down. You let the ball do the work for you. Para loses his balance. Herrero slightly off target. Jalgis hands it off. Vaitkus will turn it over. And a collision up top. That is the 7th foul on Raudondvaris. Didn't even get to the 5-minute mark before we're shooting penalty free throws. Physical affair in this last quarterfinal, to say the least. Herrero from the line. Valencia basketball within 1 now. A 1-2 punch cannot connect for a score that time, with Jalgis and Ph.Classic handling the Wilson the entire possession. And even though Valencia trail right now, I'd say that this game is playing more to their tone and their style than it is Raudondvaris. Para no good. They've got a flopping technical underneath. And it's against Rivera. So a free throw and then possession now for the Lithuanians. Oh, Ph.Classic. Some issues in this game at the line. Raudondvaris was 100% at the stripe coming into the quarters. Missed a couple in this one. Lead still remains at 1-2. It released and missed. Oh, Herrero says, where you going? 9 up. Chavez forcing the issue. Raudondvaris looking a little bit unsettled. Thinking about the misses from Bukalis early. Chavez now forcing a bad shot. The momentum arrow is in favor of Valencia right now. Uzi will misfire. Bukalis, oh, whoa. He is getting up off the ground. He is not happy. There's that up fake from Herrero. Javi Pino is heating up. Herrero from the left wing. Has he drive, pull up? No. Rebound to Viatkus. He'll clear it himself. Does not wait for the screen. Bad foul on Valencia. And Rivera is hearing it from his teammates right now. It is the 10th foul on Valencia basket. Double penalty usually means double trouble. So after the media timeout, 2 free throws coming up and possession.
de l'histoire du World Tour qu'un événement reçoit cette labellisation. Donc merci beaucoup parce que c'est aussi grâce à vous si on a reçu ce label et on va en gagner tout de suite.
Viatkus, yes. One-point lead, Raudondvaris, Hoptrans, 350 and counting. Viatkus down to the post office. Jalgas still can't convert. Neither of the leading Lithuanians delivering with consistency. Kalis has the numbers, but they could be a lot better. Without a few of those misses. Advantage still belongs to Raudondvaris. Scoring column and foul column. Got to get it inside, which they do. Bukalis at bottom. Nice shoulder fake and jump hook from the Lithuanian. Ave Peño. 2 counts, but he gets called for technical for flopping. Oh yeah, you can see it. Bukalis doesn't make him pay at the stripe. Fortunately for Herrero, the 2 went before he got hit with the floppy tech. Really no harm done to Valencia basket with that technical. Pass just out of reach of Bukalis. And again, the tone of this game, I'll say it again, right now it favors Valencia. Raudondvaris have not been able to impose their will and utilize their size advantage 1 through 4. Although it's not much of a size advantage in this game. One is happening with Jalgis. He having all kinds of issues. Oh, great feed. Rivera will recover and score. Valencia in front by 2. Vaidkus on the baseline. He's defended well by Rivera. 2.5 to go. Pada from deep. No. Evel Knievel now will get reset with Vaidkus. Eyeing a 2-ball. Instead, he decides to drive. Vaidkus seeps through the cracks. Straight to the rack. 1-point game. Herrero. No. Jalgis has had a tough game, to say the least. 2 points for Evel Knievel. And I think Raudondvaris are looking for a timeout. They'll take it now with 2 minutes to go in the game. It is crunch time. Gotta have a short memory in 3x3. You can't even be dwelling on the last possession. Forget about what's happened up to this point. It's all about the next 2 minutes for a trip to the semifinals. Raudondvaris ball, here we go. Oh, they go up top to Uzi. And he misses a point-blank layup. Here comes Los. Bad shot. Late in the shot clock, no bueno. Michaelis now going to work. Kicks it out to Jalgis, who was not expecting that pass. Whoa. That is a, how do I say it nicely? That is not a 200 IQ foul. And Rivera has, he's made a couple plays like that. Fortunately for him, the ball don't lie. The Lithuanians have struggled mightily at the free throw line. They missed every technical free throw in this game. That in itself is a 4-point swing, 5-point swing. Vaidkus evens it up. Oh, Herrero, that was going to. Oh, man. His heel touches the line. If he just stands on his tippy toes, that 2-ball is good. Vaidkus outside. Ujupis mishandles it. Jorge Pada. No. Big rebound from Herrero. Pada pulls the trigger again. And Jalgis, he will now put Raudondvaris ahead. Here we go. Back and forth. Like an argument between married people. Who's going to be the woman and win this argument? 15-13. Wide open lane for Pada. Jalgis. Oh. Fortunate to get a whistle right there. I think he rushed that shot. He rushed that shot. That shot had no chance. But given the struggles at the free throw line, you can't feel confident that Raudondvaris is going to deliver now. Timeout, Raudondvaris. 2 free throws and possession. Trip to the stripe like this at this moment could be the difference in this game. This could really be the difference in this game. 1-point lead for Raudondvaris to make it a 2-possession contest, and they would get the ball. Jalgis, who missed the last two with 26 seconds left. This is going to decide the game. And he finally finds his stroke. Two big ones. 17-14. And they're going to have the chance to use some clock. Not a great possession for Raudondvaris there, turning it over. Could have used some more time. I know Aidku's kicking himself. They didn't want to foul, so they give up a layup. Only 1 second separate the shot clock and game clock. Jalgis is going to use up every bit that he can and will miss it. That rebound and that score will seal the deal. Raudondvaris Hoptrans 18, Valencia 15. The Lithuanians are going to the semifinals, and they will play Antwerp for a chance at the $40,000 game. Contentious contest to wrap up the quarterfinals, to say the least. But don't expect Raudondvaris to be as inefficient, especially close range, in the next contest as they were in this one. So sharp, so systematic through group play. Had some issues with layups in this game and free throws. Also got into foul trouble. But they get the W, that's what matters. So only 4 remain. Semifinals on the horizon. 2-point shootout final coming up. And the slam dunk contest. So we'll clear the court now. We'll get ready for our 2-point shootout contest coming up. A few minutes to get set up for that one. Hopefully you'll stick around. After that, we'll head into the semis from here in the Olympic capital.
WT Lausanne pour les White Eagles. Tournoi de Genève, FIBA.
Ok, on se met en place sur le judo.
Shootout contest final presented by Winston. A couple of minutes, one more time for all players. The full match of the qualification round. Remind you the rules of shootout contest final. 60-second time limit. 3 rounds of 5 Winston ball, 1 point per ball, and we last volleyball round with 3 Winston balls. For 2 points each ball. Maximum score is 21 points. 1 minute time limit. Cannot throw because everybody between players at that time. And the player with the highest score within 60 seconds countdown is the winner. 14 players here today from the British shootout competition. We kept the 4 best for the final.
Le premier joueur sera Jonathan.
Shootout contest, la finale. Il est bientôt l'heure de manger, ou certains ou certaines ont peut-être déjà faim. Je vous rappelle, on a 3 vous sustenter. Déjà rien que autour de votre poignet gauche ou poignet droit, vous avez un bracelet qui vous donne droit à 20% de rabais chez notre sponsor Raudondvaris dans 3 succursales de la région lausannoise à Cheneaux-de-Bourg, rue perpendiculaire à la rue de Bourg. C'est ma vie vue, je m'habille éveillé. En plus, ensemble, on donne des coups à mon micro. Non, mais là, je me sabote mon intervention. Non, vous avez aussi un Hoptrans à Bel-Air et un à Écugan sur le campus de l'IFR. Et votre bracelet vous donne 20% jusqu'à dimanche soir. Demain soir, donc regardez le presse. C'est long, hein, ce que t'as dit. Écoute, c'est pas un peu sur Lucas ou à la bagatelle de 3 succursales.
Donc toi tu fais des discounts chez Olica et moi pendant 30 minutes jusqu'aux alentours de 19h30 je fais 10% à la boutique. La boutique Fortine, la boutique officielle 3-3, il y a 10% sur toute la boutique maintenant pendant 30 minutes. Si vous voulez aller voir un petit peu comment ça se passe là-bas, n'hésitez pas à aller vous faire plaisir.
Comme par exemple avec ce maillot du Team Lausanne en rose, voilà, 10% sur toute la collection Fortine, notre partenaire, les 3.
Pour info les gars, on prépare la solution avec écran et sans écran. On a déjà quelqu'un qui fait la notation. On peut aller là-bas.
21 points is the maximum score. 3 racks of 5 Wilson ball, 1 point per ball, and 3 more Wilson ball, 2 points per ball. So 21 points is the maximum score in 1 minute. Shootout contest final presented by Wilson. You can go to the flag zone. With this, the official sponsor of the competition and the official store of FIBA 3x3 World Tour Ulaanbaatar 2026. The official jersey, the official t-shirts and many more. And 10% discount for 30 minutes on the flag zone on the official store. On va faire rapidement le règlement très simple. 1 minute maximum. 3 racks de 5 ballons à tirer. Chaque ballon vaut 1 point. On a 15 points sur les 3 premiers racks. Et ensuite, on aura 3 ballons supplémentaires en Wilson à tirer derrière le logo 3-3. Chaque ballon vaut 2 points. Vous faites le calcul, ça fait 21 points maximum à marquer en 1 minute. Et en fait d'égalité, en termes de score, on regardera qui a marqué les 7 points le plus rapidement possible. We're going to start the final of the shootout contest with in a couple of seconds. We hope that you are ready for the final, ladies and gentlemen. On espère que vous êtes prêts pour le final. Par applaudissement, j'aimerais l'énergie Lausanne ce soir. J'aimerais l'énergie Lausanne ce soir. J'aimerais l'énergie Lausanne ce soir.
All right, our 2-point shootout final presented by our ball sponsor, Wilson. Yona Sports, Mr. Loverboy, Zaya Andrea Milutinovic, and one more. Can't see him, but we will see him. 4 guys for the crown. Logo Joe up first. This will serve as a shoot-around for Forts, whose Antwerp boys are playing in the semifinals. None of the other featured players will be playing on. Logo Joe. First one goes. 2 in a row, missed 50%. Make that 40%. 2 of 5 on the first rack. The all-time record of 18 will not be threatened. But Logo Joe is heating up. Good like grandma's cookies. He's going from hot to cold. He's up to 8. Money ball rack, no. It was a shot clock issue. Schwartz, is he gonna hit all 3? Yeah, he did. He stepped the last one. He looked it off, he knew it was good. Logo Joe from the logo, yo. 14 for Jonas Schwartz. So it ended up taking him 52 seconds. Ignore that horn. That horn was like an alarm clock for Schwartz. It just woke him up. Lovre Jaya. Certified Lover Boy. He starts like Forts did. Exactly how Forts did. 205 on the first rack. This is where Forts heated up. Who is doing that to the shot clock? Stop it. Jaya. He's got 4. I don't think he's gonna get to 14. Now I know he ain't gonna get to 14. 12 is the best he could do. Jaya from the logo first. Money ball, no. Second one, we. And the last one, no good. 8 won't be enough to do it. All right, it's Dre Milutinovic. Lehman, who was done yesterday, stunningly. Milutinovic is offline. Cannot hit anything on that second rack. Open. Uh-oh.
Oh!
6 points. That is where it will end. That is that for the DRE. Not his best 2-point shootout result. Which leaves one more shooter. Representing Novi Zagreb. Marko Malekinusic. Malekinusic. We hadn't seen him since the qualifier draw. That's why I couldn't get his name right. Come on, Malekinusic. Oh. Gets one to go. He got the crowd all hyped and came out and proceeded to miss every shot on the first rack. Bakes one in. Uh-oh. All right, last rack. He's going to put us out of our misery and himself out of his misery at the same time. Wait, what was he doing now? Who is he really? Is he the money ball rack? Malekinusic, or is he the other guy? 7. Not nearly enough. It is Logo Joe who will take the crown at the Wilson 2-point shootout final here in Lausanne 2026. So Forts ignited the flamethrower at the top of the key. This is the rack where he really got cooking. Missed a couple on the left wing and then hit all 3 money balls worth 2 apiece. Shout out to Logo Joe. Jonas Forts, the champ of the 2-point shootout final. He will have his award ceremony and we will have our session break coming up. Semifinals set to get underway at 7:50 local time. So about a 40-minute break between now and then. Feel free to stick around and watch Forts get his 2-point shootout flowers. But make sure you rejoin us at 7:50 local time for semifinal number 1. Vienna and Baskets Bonn when we return. See you